per serving, 2 grams maybe, if that. I drank almond milk when I was doing a keto diet years ago when I was down to 260. When you guys saw me looking real good. And I was so stupid back then. I thought almond milk had protein. I didn't realize it's just kind of a substitute. So I'd rather drink fucking half and half and get all that fat if I was going to do a ketose diet. Jay, what town has the best MILFs? Well, you got to look for upper middle class white affluents for MILFs. Really, you got to have economies that can afford a single breadwinner, where the woman is allowed to stay home all day, and she can hit the gym in the morning. She can get her nails done, her hair done, a facial, and then meet her dipshit friends for lunch. The other MILFs that don't work and don't produce anything to society. And then they all separate after their 1 or 2 wines with lunch, and they go pick up their kids at school in their giant SUVs. And then they go on Facebook and talk about how hard their life is being a stay-at-home mom. Give me a fucking break. If all I had to do was drop a kid off at school and pick a kid up from school, and then that time in between I could go to the gym and eat, I'd look like Jay Cutler. I mean, give me a break. MILFs are fucking bullshit. Show me a MILF that fucking does a blue-collar job. She might not have the best nails, but that doesn't mean she can't have nice toes. If she's got work boots on, her feet aren't going to get fucked up. So fuck her hands. And what's wrong with getting a fucking really rough hand job with a woman with some calluses? I kind of like that. Big Rob Fitness, 215 ripped. Maybe, Rob. 215 is big. That's bigger than Dale. And Dale's pretty fucking big. Rob, I'm not exactly sure you're carrying as much muscle as Dale Chance. I know you're a lot taller, but I trained with Dale, and I did back with Dale, and that little fucking leprechaun can move some fucking weight. And remember, he was dieting when I trained with him. So, Rob, I'm not exactly sure you're carrying as much muscle as Dale. Rob, my best advice to you would be to diet down to 198 and go light heavy. Stop thinking 215 ripped. Start thinking 198 ripped. Don't get on stage with the big boys. Don't do that. Grape Gorilla, what are your opinions on pin presses for triceps? Stupid. Unless you're a bench presser that wears a bench shirt, then they're probably pretty good. Because remember, if you're going to use a shirt in competition, you got to do all that stupid shit, like pin presses, floor presses, benching down to fucking a 2x4 board on your chest. Because powerlifters that wear the shirt, they do all that stupid shit because their shirt is going to give them the bottom of the lift. So, if you just want to get big, don't train like a guy who trains with or competes with a shirt, because he's training to put up as much weight as possible wearing that shirt. So his training methods are going to be completely fucking different. If you want to train raw, pausing at the bottom of a raw bench is fucking brutal. So you got to train raw. Pinworms for pre-workout. I don't even know what that means. Would you consider getting ripped after the bench press record attempt? I don't know about ripped, but I'm definitely going to get smaller because this record I want to go for, I have to be over 308 pounds, and I'm going to be over 50 next year. And being over 300 when you're over 50 is not a good equation. I'm definitely going to go down to 275 for the... and if I go down to 260, that'd be great. But no, I'd like to be 275. It's always been my goal to lift in the 125 kilo weight class, which is 275. And I've always fucked it up. Like I've been like 270, 271, 272, and strong and fucking looking good. And then the fucking OCD sets in, like, yeah, I got to put on 3 or 4 pounds of muscle. And then 6 weeks later, I'm fucking 290 and fat. So I've never been able to be a nice lean 275. I've always fucked it up. So that would be a goal of mine, to be a nice lean 275 competitor, because I've never been able to do that. When I won the teenage powerlifting nationals, I competed in the 242s, and I fucking had abs. I look great at 242. Obviously not stage ready, but I look great. Give us your stack for the record. Obviously, boatloads of tests, like over a gram a week. Probably DECA, about 600 milligrams of DECA a week, and Anadrol. I think for powerlifting, DECA is better than Tren because of the anti-inflammation on the joints and the soft tissue. And Anadrol is by far the best strength drug known to man. There's some other shit you could throw in there, but I think for powerlifting, that's the big three: test, DECA, draw. And if I was going to bodybuild, I would do it the Kevin LeBron way: test, Tren, and draw. Those are the 2 best cycles known to man. Three grams of test a week? I couldn't imagine that. Remember, I'm over 50. I don't want to die. Big Rob Fitness, do you like HGH, Jay? I did HGH for a while, years back, and I think it's kind of bullshit. HGH seemed to dry me out. I always felt like my chest was so dry that if I was going to go in and fucking do a heavy fucking bench workout, I could tear a muscle. And the side effects from HGH I didn't like. Like, my fucking hand got so fucking big on HGH. I think it was water retention. I couldn't get my fucking fist in a jug of protein to get a scoop of fucking protein. So HGH for me did not work. Other people may love it. I just know for me, it made me feel injury prone. And the side effects I just didn't like. I don't need a hand so fucking big I can't shove it up a woman's pussy. Thoughts on intermittent fasting? I love intermittent fasting. As you guys know, I train on an empty stomach in the morning. So I'm on, 12-hour fast when I hit the gym. That way my pre-workout scoop hits me like a ton of bricks. And then when I'm sipping my Powerade and putting fucking simple sugars back into my body, that also has an incredible effect. And that doesn't work unless you're in a fasted condition. So I love training in a fasted condition.